Okay, so after an hour's power nap, I decided to take the journey to Nordkap. There was only one fuel station on the way that would work, and just as well it was open, because I wouldn't have made this journey on one tank of fuel. Scenery was interesting, as you'll see. It was a very tired, very emotional day, especially completing the goal that I'd set out to achieve. So yeah, very pleased that I managed to get there in the end. And as you can see, it was definitely not the warmest of days. The cloud was low, to say the least, and the temperature was anything from 5 to 7 degrees. So certainly not the warmest. But still, even though you couldn't really see a lot of it, it was a very different scenery, but still very stunning. I think that was me showing you the 5 or 6 degrees temperature. But yeah, still very much active fishing village. The fish should be hanging on that, but I guess they hadn't caught any yet. And yeah, just these amazing coast roads with so many old little fishing villages dotted around, some in disrepair, some still in use. So it was pretty cool. It was very much sort of Lord of the Rings territory and the scenery. But yeah, in hindsight, maybe at the time wasn't massively enjoying, but did enjoy it. They did spot this. Hey Simon, those cruise ships, they'll let them anywhere, won't they? And then yeah, fog in parts. There's also, I didn't record it because I couldn't be bothered to go back, and when I came upon them it was a bit of a surprise, but there were actually quite a few reindeer on the road. This is me heading into the final booths at Nordkap. And yeah, finally reaching the goal. Well, here it is. Nordkap. Just as well I didn't come for the views or the weather, hey? There we go. Funnily enough, there was no key to get in. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Here we go. Apparently, parking there is not allowed, and I might get a fine. And this is probably the most northerly parked motorbike. Apparently, that was a walking area. But there we go. That's how many miles? 2,732 kilometres, 4,372. And then the journey home. The cloud did lift, the sun attempted to come out. It wasn't too bad. I'm really glad it wasn't grim and foggy for the journey home, so it was a bit quicker. And then back to the hotel. I did spend quite a lot of time in that chair asleep. I didn't quite make it to bed. And I made it back for 9 o'clock. And apparently the restaurant closed at 9 on the dot, and they wouldn't let me have any food at the restaurant. So I ended up having a beer and falling asleep. And I slept good that night. Anyway, there you go, day 7.